Howdy folks. It always helps to know where you're headed towards, and this is the nearly completed project so that you can see what it looks like when it's all done, and except for a bit of painting and maybe a little bit of hiding of the wires. What we've got is we've got a pair of float switches sitting in a clear plastic box. The two switches are set at slightly different heights. The lower switch is the fill switch, and will shut off when the water rises to the desired level. The switch that's set slightly higher is the fail-safe switch. The idea is that both switches need to be in the down position for the system to fill the pool, and if the set switch ever gets stuck in the down position, the pool will overfill but will shut off at the overflow with the higher switch shutting it off. So we've got two switches that are in series. They both need to be in the down position for the sprinkler valve to run. Okay, now the wire runs under the deck to the skimmer area, comes up through the skimmer area along the expansion joint. There's a cover that I grooved out the seam alongside, tucked the wire in there, filled it with caulk. There's a channel drain that I snake the wire through to reach the far side of the patio area. Another expansion joint that the wire sneaks along and is caulked into. Some caulk along the side of the house there to hold the wire in place. I could have used a channel, a plastic channel. It would have looked nicer, but it would have been a place where insects and stuff could hang out. So I decided to caulk in place, and I will paint it to the same color as the house. Now here is the brains of the operation. We've got a sprinkler timer box that was surplus to requirements. I replaced this box with one that I can reach over the internet, Beehive Orbit, and the float valves in series come in and tie into the rain sensor input here. The rain sensor has to be closed. The circuit has to be closed in order for the sprinkler valves to run. You can also override the rain sensor with the switch here, but if we're going to keep the rain sensor on to put the float switches in circuit, there is a single sprinkler valve that's tied into the circuit 1, zone 1 of the pump, zone 1 of the sprinkler timer, and the sprinkler valve is plumbed in line with the water fill setup that was in place for the pool. This has an anti-siphon valve to prevent any water from going back from the pool into the house system, and it's got a manual shut-off to manually close things down. I've set the timer to run for 5 minutes every day, just once a day. The idea being that if the system fails on and just fills for 5 minutes a day, it shouldn't overfill very much, and I should be able to notice that over the course of a week or two that the water level is abnormally high. So that's where we're going to end up. We've also put in a all-weather outlet box to allow the cord for the sprinkler timer to stay plugged in all weather. And that's where we're going to end up. Come on the journey with me if you'd like. Thanks very much for watching.